YouTube? So just before we get started on this video, quick update. My daily uploads lasted for about a month, which is what I wanted. I'm back at school now, so you'd assume that I'm gonna have no more time to upload. But I feel more disciplined, and I think I'm gonna start another run after taking 5 or 6 days off, it seems. Um, Another run at daily uploads. This time I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to make it longer than a month. That's my goal. Let's shoot for 32 days. That'll be exactly over a month at the very least. So you'll see a new video every single day on this channel for 32 days. Okay, now really quick, I have basically 25 minutes before my next class, which is about a quarter of a mile away from this library room on the 4th floor, so I gotta get this video done. Anyways, these are the 3 things you're gonna run into as a beginner that you need to be ready for. We are, let's see, today is the end of January, very close to the end of January. At this point, over 80% of people have stopped their New Year's resolution. Now, these are 3 things that you need to know because for a lot of people, it's weight loss. They dive into it and they run into these 3 things that halts them, stops them, or completely makes them just give up, which is not a good thing. So the very first thing is you need to be able to get back on track without compensating. So if you're on a structured meal plan, for example, and let's say one day you binge and you go crazy on the chips, the Netflix, the chocolate, donuts, candy, all that. The next day, what people will do is either they will give up, binge more, or they will compensate. And so they will eat less to, try and make up for all that sugar and stuff they ate the day before. When in reality, what you need to do is just get back on track. Eat the foods you're supposed to be eating in the normal amount that you're prescribed. Because when you start to eat less and try to compensate, you're throwing off the plan that was given to you. And also, when you try to compensate by eating less, you are going to underperform in your training, which is one of the biggest factors that goes into making a nutrition plan. And so if you have a nutrition plan and you fall off the wagon, just get back on. Don't compensate. Don't let it get you down. Keep going. The second thing you need to know is at the very beginning, you will get very sore. You will have a ton of motivation to go really hard at first. And you can do one of 2 things. You can either keep going, which is what you should be doing. Okay, don't let that soreness get to you because you're not going to be extremely sore forever. That only happens when you haven't worked out for a really long time, which is most people when they make a New Year's resolution. And this other thing you can do is you can choose, and this is going to take a lot of humbling, a lot of watching your ego, and a lot of just being very calm and humble, like I said, is if you're new and you're starting a New Year's resolution and you have a lot of fire in you, try to start off slow, gradually build up to going hard because sometimes we have a ton of motivation at the beginning of the year and we go hard and we get super sore and we're like, I didn't think I was gonna get this sore, and then we give up. So don't be doing that. And the last thing is you're going to have parties and you're going to have gatherings and you need to learn that that's part of a lifestyle. That's not something that's not something that shouldn't take you off track. You're going to have birthdays in January. You're going to have family members have birthdays in February. You're going to have family members have birthday in March and April and May. And then the summer comes. Then 4th of July and there's hot dogs and wings and all these other things. You need to learn to work around that. You need to learn to either eat before you go to those things, bring your own healthy food to encourage other people and eat your food, or somehow make it work and plan around it and plan through it. Don't let those things throw you off and say, oh, well, my husband made me eat pizza for his birthday. These are the 3 things that are gonna throw most people off. They have a ton of fire at first, and these 3 things already threw 80% of Americans off at this point. Don't let it be you. Don't lose your New Year's resolution. Get after it. I gotta go to class. Peace out, YouTube.